I'm currently planning out our 7th grade year. So I have already chosen our curriculum and our electives for 7th grade, but now I'm working on the supplements. What additional things do I want to bring into our homeschool year? And that's what we're doing today. We are going to have a haul of just things that I have gotten here in the past month for our 7th grade year. Some of it is used and some of it is new. So let's get started. First up is from Take Time for Art. We do like this as a supplement to our world history program, and I purchased the Ancient Rome art pack. So what we're going to do is we are going to start 7th grade with this art pack. In 6th grade, we did Thru Rome, and then we are going to be at the Fall of Rome for 7th grade. So I really thought that this art pack would be a great way to just reinforce what we learned in 6th grade and then kick off 7th grade in a fun way for history. In 6th grade, we did the Egyptian art pack, which was so much fun. And so we're going to start 7th grade with the Rome art pack. I did purchase the one that has just everything in it so that I didn't have to worry about going through and finding any of the additional materials, but we really do like Take Time for Art. I do like to buy used when possible. It saves me a lot of money, and it also helps other homeschool mamas have money to put into their next year. So I bought a few used things from either Facebook groups or from Made to Homeschool. There is a buy, sell, and trade section on Made to Homeschool, and I'll include that information down below. But what this is the World Story Volume 2. So I did get this used through Made to Homeschool, and it has the book as well as the test and answer key. And then also there is the CDs, and this is brand new. This is not even opened. So I did purchase this used, but it's really not used. There's no writing or anything in it. So I'm excited to include the story of the world with our master books World Story. I need to just beef that up some. I discovered in 6th grade with World Story 1, we just didn't have enough meat with that master books World Story. And so I'm going to use this truly as a supplement. This is not going to be our main history for next year. This will just be supplemental. Next is Book Outlet. Book Outlet is one of my favorite places to buy new books. If you are unfamiliar with Book Outlet, I do have a link down below where you can get $5 off your first purchase. But Book Outlet is someplace that has new books. It's just overstocked books, and they are cheaper than what you can normally find them in other places. So let's go through my Book Outlet box. Many of these books from Book Outlet are going to be related to our world history for next year. I'm very much into world history apparently with this book haul. First up, we have the Kite Rider. This is about a boy in 13th century China. So that is the time period that we're looking at with the Kite Rider. The King's Fifth. This is from the same author as The Island of Blue Dolphins. I have not read this yet, but I'm very excited to because we do really enjoy history read-alouds. I'm planning on this one being a read-aloud, not an independent read. We also have King Arthur and the Knights of His Round Table. I am so excited for my daughter to read this because I truly believe that this one is a classic for this time period in history. Next is the Book of Boy. This one is set in the 1300s. I have not decided yet whether it's going to be a read aloud or an independent read. We'll have to wait until we're at that time period for me to really figure out what I'm going to do with the Book of Boy, but I do have it planned for this year. We also have a Horrible Histories. Book Outlet is normally where I can find horrible histories, and whenever I find them, I normally get them because my daughter does really enjoy these, and she enjoys reading just these crazy facts that happened in history, and so she really likes the Horrible Histories. Those are one of her favorite series that we have for world history, and again, whenever I find them, I do try to just pick them up. Next is Redwall. This is the first one in a series. I don't know if we're going to get beyond Redwall. I normally, when I'm doing series books, I always like to just get the first one initially to see if we even like it. And so we're going to read about the mouse in Redwall. Mary, Bloody Mary. This, of course, is about Bloody Mary. We do have a nice timeline at the front of this book on the tutors, and so I am looking forward to reading Mary, Bloody Mary. And the last book we have Sweep The Story of a Girl Monster. This one was recommended to me by some people at Made to Homeschool, and so I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. So let's look and see what else I have. This is Drive-Thru History. This again, I got used off of the Made to Homeschool buy and sell. First, I have Rome and Greece. Again, I'm going to use this at the beginning of next year since we studied ancient Greece and ancient Rome at the end of 6th grade. I thought that this would really be a good way for us to get back into the swing of things. I also have the American History series. We love these drive-through history videos. If you follow me on Instagram, I talk about them a little bit more over there. But I just wanted this since I was able to find it used at a good deal. I wanted to go ahead and grab it because when we get back into American history, I will already have it and I'm looking forward to it. Or we may decide to go ahead and just insert it in sometimes when we need a little pick-me-up. So my daughter loves American history, and so this is something that I thought would be a fun thing for us to have. And my last box is something that I purchased from a used curriculum Facebook page. And I was really excited to find the BJU Explorations in Literature used. So again, this is what we will be using. If you're interested in more information about our full reading plans for next year, make sure you are subscribed because that video will come out shortly. But I have the textbook, the tests and quizzes, also the teacher's manual, and the teacher's edition comes in a book A and a book B. And so I was able to get both of those on the BJU Used Curriculum Facebook site.